Hello everybody! Well, that was weird, I didn't mean to intro like I was introing an Empire speculation video there, but I suppose it's perfect that I did, isn't it? Anyway, how's everybody? We're playing some Origins, we're going to chill out, appreciate Bayek. Oh, I do have a question actually before we start. Should I play my save that we got from the AC Marathon? Oh, I just realized this is lagging the fuck out. Give me a second, let me fix it. Should I play the save from the AC Marathon? Or... fixed it. Or should I do the one that I started a new Game Plus save the other day? To sort of replay through the game. What do you think? Let me know. I'm gonna need to switch. Hang on a minute. Give me a second. Let me plug these. Unplug these. Yes, I know it's lagging. I'm trying to. I've fixed it. You fucking dickhead. All right. So shall I do which AC Marathon or the new game? The new game plus, because I've done. Because that's the one that I started playing. Aya. Oh, the mission, Aya, yeah. So I've just done, like, the prologue and got out into, like, the open world is the bit that I'm at. So shall I do that, or shall I do that? Or shall I just delete that and start over again, and we can appreciate... Let's start again. I'm going to delete this. Let's just start again. Right from the beginning, but we'll use the new game plus save to do it, and we can just play Origins from the beginning. Why not? Okay, when everyone says New Game Plus, I don't actually know what you're talking about. So, I don't know what's going on. I also realized this thing above my head is fucking useless. Shall I... Let's get rid of it. Because that's only for Streamlabs, and no one uses that. Everyone uses Super Chat, so if you're going to donate... Also, I have this thing below me down here. When you donate, it drops coins in, and they bounce off the little... orange dots into a little pot. I was talking about this last night as well, but there's more people here, so I thought I'd mention it again. I'm really excited about it. But here we go, playing some Assassin's Creed Origins, lads. Let me just turn the quality of the stream down so I can view it at the right amount of time. I'm going to also turn up the game. This game is fucking sick, although I don't like the pacing structures of this intro. I think we talked about this last night. Like, this whole section is like, I don't know why this is included. Is it just to introduce Ptolemy so you know who he is? I guess, but like, you could have done that a different way. Because this is such a strange opening to open with. I just don't get the purpose of this. I suppose it was like Layla trying to like access it, and then it like is like fuck. Because you could have just opened with this scene.
You are the Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi was supposed to protect the Pharaoh.
Such a fucking good opener.
I am Magi to no Pharaoh.
Let me turn off the subtitles real quick, because we don't need the subtitles on. I don't want to ruin it with subtitles. Also, let's turn down the difficulty. Let's just play on normal. It just makes it more fun. And let's turn that off. Fuck it. Let's just have fun with it. Oops. Oops. What's he wearing that for, then? Oh, we gotta watch it all again. Shit, I'm sorry. Let me turn the subtitles off. Subtitles off. There we go. I can skip this. Hold up. Here we go. 1 year later, the Bent Pyramid.
You are the Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi was supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh.
Such a fucking good scene, man.
I can read my own name, Nak.
God, Odyssey doesn't come close to this.
We'll find you.
This introduction.
We will find you in your sleep.
Oh, it's so sick.
Sleep. I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all. Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa.
Oh, man. What a man. What a man. God. It's so sick. And it's like, I remember playing this, right, just after, oh, not just after, but like, okay, why am I wearing that? Oh, it's because we finished the hidden ones wearing that. I'm going to switch to Bayek's default. But, I remember, because the last Assassin's Creed, oh, I can't switch until we beat this guy. Because the Assassin's Creed game we had before was Syndicate, and going into this was like, this game took itself fucking seriously, and it was awesome. It was like, yeah, this is going to be a serious story, not like whatever Syndicate was. Like, this is going to be good, and that was great. I'm just going to skip this because I want to get to the bit where I can change my outfit, because it's really pissing me off that I'm dressed as fucking Altair. There you go.
Anubis awaits you.
Oh, no, wait, let me switch to gear. The gear menu. Oh, fuck's sake. Gear. Right, I switched to default Bayek real quick. There you go. Bayek outfit. Sweet. Abilities. I guess we'll put it into that. Much better skill tree in this game as well than what they had in Odyssey, I think, to be honest. Odyssey skill tree is pretty shit. It pisses me off. Because it kind of adopts like the Witcher 3 type skill tree, but I don't like it, so. Look at the fire in this game, looks way better as well. Like, everything in this game looks more immersive and grounded. Like, the camera's closer to Bayek, the animation looks more realistic, the fire looks sick, like, everything looks like polished and better. Like this whole section where like the tutorial shows you how to do stuff, you do the battle, and then afterwards you get this section here where it's just Bayek on his own. You get these huge, like, fucking beautiful looking things, and these tiny little simplistic prompts just teaching you how to navigate. Like, it's just done so well. The whole introductory section is just so polished.
This must have been built centuries upon centuries ago.
So great. The title is so gay. Look, if I'm gay for Bayek, so be it. I'd suck him off. Hey! Wait, the coins will fall in the thing, or did it already do it and I missed it?
How long are you going to be streaming for?
I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Light.
Odyssey feels a lot more like a procedurally generated MMO, whereas this, let's equate it this way. If this is Skyrim, Odyssey is Elder Scrolls Online. That's how it feels. Whereas everything in this game feels, oh, it's fucking good. This is why we're playing with, and then you get like this area where you do the little bits of combat. Then you meet Hepzibah. You got an arrow in your back, mate. This cutscene's really great as well. The little banter between them. Oh, man.
I see you have made new friends. They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? It's been months.
So well made. This is so good. Huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend. Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
Gods, I have missed you.
Oh,
Where is your
There's
mouth?
something about this game as well that captures that Assassin's Creed intro.
there you are,
I don't
boy.
know if anyone else gets that.
Let us go, Sene.
How
But
have you
like,
been holding up since I left?
you know,
it has been difficult, Bayek.
you know how like,
Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order.
to be honest,
But
even
the soldiers
Syndicate
have
does it,
set up a garrison, and they
which, you
rule
know,
over all.
I have to give props to
Garrison in
Syndicate
Siwa.
for
Ptolemy
that.
wants the entire region kept under heel.
Still a
I
shit
do
game,
my best to
but
keep
I
the
have to
villagers
say
out of
that
trouble.
even that game does it. The
I could use
Assassin's
your
Creed
help.
intro feel, where
I'll
like
do what I can. But do
sort
not
of
forget,
establishing the
I have my
norm and
own
like
justice to pursue.
like this bit as well. Where look at the
I
desert,
knew I
man.
could count on you,
Like
son.
this whole intro is so masterfully crafted, where like they purposely put you in certain areas, and it has this narrow area where you're inside. You get out, you meet
What happened
Hepzibah,
here?
and then it narrowly
Garrison
guides you into
soldiers
a
are
desert,
brutal.
and you get to see
suspect the villagers
the
lying to
like
them,
look. It
they
looks
burn this
endless with the
neighborhood.
sun
And
glaring
worse.
down, like so good. Just a brilliant game. Just leagues above Odyssey.
Whoa.
Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you.
Whereas in Odyssey, you get punched in the face,
Villagers are drained of life.
you
No
kill
one
some
in the Wahad
people,
could make a
you
move
shout
without
fuck a
being
lot,
questioned,
and
threatened,
then
taxed or beaten.
oh, it's so shit. This is
We all
so
have learned to obey and keep our heads
it's like night and day.
See how
The
it
difference.
is.
Let's not attract attention.
If you haven't really liked the stream, go and like the stream. Let's see how many likes we can get. Like we've got way more viewers than I expected to get, to be honest. I was expecting to get like close to 100 for like a chill stream, but like far more viewers than I expected to get. So I mean,
Nothing there for me.
thanks everyone for shutting up, I guess. The love is real for Assassin's Creed
Tell me
Origins.
about the Ibis.
Medunum.
Is he here?
He is the plague on the oasis. As you can see, the soldiers have become more brutal since he
Yeah, thank you, Admiral Akbar.
Before they got drunk and fought with the villagers. Now that Medunum is here, they are disciplined, vicious.
All the more reason. to
Cassandra
kill him.
or Connor?
Do
Just
not take him
curious.
lightly,
Shut the
He is
fuck up,
lean
I
and
don't care.
but very powerful.
Behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun. Priest to the Pharaohs.
Bayek, take care! Siwa is a dangerous place.
I suppose since you donated, I have to answer.
Go ahead on.
I'll pause this real quick. They both suffer. Thank you, Mario, by the way.
Curious Goko.
Okay, that both Connor and Cassandra suffer from the same narrative issues where there's inconsistency in their character. Because with Cassandra, obviously you can choose dialogue options. But you can, if you tried, I guess, you could make Cassandra... I think they're both equally just at the very bottom of the list. But Connor would have to go underneath, because they tried to make it consistent and still fucked it up. So it's sort of like a bigger failure.
Rest,
Whereas
my
they didn't even
friend.
try with
It has been
Cassandra.
a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
This is a great scene as well.
Soldiers.
Rabia! My Rabia!
I have Worried about
He's
you.
such a
You know
real
me, eh?
character.
You should be worried.
Like
Look
there's
at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
no other Assassin's Creed character is
take
portrayed to this realism.
You haven't changed.
Not even Ezio.
And I
And although Ezio's better
I've always
because it's
patched you two up.
Ezio,
made excuses to your parents. Times have changed.
it's like
But
he.
you, I can
There's
count
something
on.
about the performance of Bayek that's more convincing. You know what I mean? Cassandra was nominated for Best Performance just because it's a AAA Assassin's Creed title. Of course it got, like, you know, nominated and all of
Slumbering
that.
Osiris. I thought you would never wake up.
Rabia patched me up and I just...
Bayek looks so
let you
sick with his
sleep.
beard too.
You need to
I
be
love
alert to tangle with Medunum.
He'd need a beard in a
fact, my
sequel,
friend.
like a big, nice, like, you know.
A new bow.
See if you like it.
No, not like maybe like dynamic beard growth would be
Best
cool.
spot to hit is right in the head. One of the dummies is sturdier than the
Fuck.
other.
Slow mo. Die. We did it in.
Good.
Hepzibah!
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go. Come, quickly.
Make certain no one gets out of the house alive.
Yeah, the cutscenes in Origins are so good, whereas you know, Odyssey had like near to no cutscenes and all the dialogue looks like shit. There's no confessions and like it's the same issue. Like people, like I complained about there not being confessions because the confessions in this game are fucking sick, and I complained about there being no confessions in Odyssey.
Prepare an ambush.
And someone said, well, it's set before the assassins, so why would there be confessions? It makes sense there's none. I'm like, but that's the problem. That's literally the
I will
problem.
take care of this.
That it's, you know,
Watch out.
no confessions is like a symptom of the stupid setting, which is the same as like
He is
Assassin's Creed
getting
Syndicate.
close.
The rope launcher is shit. Obviously you need that setting, but that means it's the wrong setting.
Now for the rest of
Here
them.
we go.
He's going to be surprised.
See, if I can't tell if you're like messing around or not.
Do not leave the bodies out in the open.
I feel like you've got to be. Right, let's go up here. Get on in.
No one's jumping us today.
Nice. Let's go back to Hepzibah. Hello, my friend Hepzibah. We can skip over all like the little prologue quests as well here. We can just go straight into going and killing Medunum, which is pretty good.
That does it.
Thank you, Bayek. I told you
This
these
game looks
Megatheids
so-
do not care.
I cannot
So much
believe they're
better than
gone.
Odyssey. Like it's just
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa.
like this game's way more grounded and immersive and realistic. Odyssey is just so ugh.
All the problems of Siwa are here. I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you are telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Medunum. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely things would improve.
Well, I don't think it's the performance that constitutes him
soon
being a
learn
character.
the
I just think he's a
truth,
good
actually.
character.
I fear for the safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure
Virgo employee, yeah.
area.
That is the man you're up against.
I will find him and kill him.
Medunum is a lot more powerful than he looks. And he is surrounded by
I'll
the
tell you, he's
finest
my second
soldiers.
favorite
I do
character.
not care.
It'll be Ezio, Altair, Bayek, Edward, all the shit ones that I don't care about.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Yes, Benipe can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
Senu.
Senu? Senu is alive.
Senu. Yeah, Senu was alive.
Look who is coming.
Turns out she's been in the Temple of Siwa holding a staff that keeps her alive for 2,500 years.
I must thank her.
People are desperate for your help, Bayek.
Altair is up there for me because of Secret Crusade, to be
I
honest.
understand.
And the way that he's portrayed, like, Altair is one of the greatest characters. He's bloody wonderful. He would definitely be #1 if it wasn't for Ezio. It's just Ezio is Ezio. Okay, Siri, shut the fuck up.
This will work perfectly.
You know, like, Ezio is Ezio, but Altair, his arc, what he did for the Brotherhood and, like, all that stuff is so bloody good.
Bayek, I need some help.
And his integral parts in Assassin's Creed Revelations, it's all really, really great shit. Like, Altair is fantastic. Like, because the shit we get to see in Revelations really adds to his character, but when you really piece it all together properly with the Secret Crusade, it's like, wow, he's really fucking good. Like, his arc is great. Like, the way that he, like, learns everything, the way that, like, he grows up wanting to be like a master assassin, and once he gets there, he gets complacent and arrogant and cocky, and you see that in Assassin's Creed. And then moving forward, it's like everything changes. Like, you see his arc across that game, like, he becomes a much more humble person and everything. And then, oh, he's great. He's really great. But sometimes I feel like, objectively looking at the arcs, maybe Altair's is probably better than Ezio, but, like, Ezio's Ezio. Like, I don't know. Okay, well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Shit. Okay. There we go, let's try and assassinate our boy. Oh, something I noticed here, which is gonna make this a bit weird to play, is...
No one works as hard as I.
Okay.
You are a martyr.
I'm gonna... Surely he'll walk this way, right? If he doesn't, we can... Ah, there we go. There you go, get fucking done in, boy. Oh no. Smoke bombs kill people because I'm so high leveled. We'll never get a remaster of AC1, that makes no sense. They have no reason to, it's not profitable for them. They did Ezio because it's Ezio.
I die my work unfinished. So close, so very close to ushering in the perpetual rule of the strong and virtuous. Virtue! The world will give us the power of the gods!
But maybe they will. I mean, they're doing all of the games, so maybe they would. Who knows? Oh no. This is a great bit as well when he speaks to, when he's like training with him. It's just, Bayek's so good. I love him. I love seeing him.
So close. Hey, one more.
Okay.
Hey.
You don't assassinate with the hidden blade until you get the hidden blade.
This way, I'll get two.
I love his interaction with Khemu. They're so good.
Up. Strong.
Khemu's not like a well fleshed out character or anything, but I do feel bad when he dies, just because I feel for Bayek, because the performance is so good, and I think that's great. I would like to care about Khemu though, to be honest.
You're gonna love it. There's like 16 hyenas, and they're so dark and scary. Well, you know what?
I thought you said they're so fucking scary.
Hunt with my papa. You always get too scared.
Hey.
Let's go on a real hunt. Huh?
Bayek is great.
Come.
What are we hunting?
The Oracle wants the pelt of an ibex stag for the ceremony.
The next 70
You
survival.
understand
Oh, I'll do it
Pharaoh.
now.
Won't you, Bayek? You're the Magi. When I'm Magi,
That's one thing in
I'll
this
stand
game
next to the Pharaoh.
that
You'll
they
never
did
be Magi.
that a lot of other
Who's
Assassin's
dead?
Creed games don't
That's
do,
not true.
specifically AC3,
What about the hyena?
is in this game there's a different
Shut up.
animation for
Enough, you
assassinating.
two.
The sun is so hot on my feet.
Before you
Sometimes
get
they
your
light
hidden
on
blade
fire.
to after.
It makes you faster.
Whereas in AC3, there's that
I
bit
want
with
my
the
feet to
bear
light
where Connor's like stabbing it with a
Up
hidden
ahead.
blade that he just doesn't
I
have
come?
yet. Because it's
Your manners
fucking
beating.
dumb.
Alright, see you at the ceremony.
Look at this fucking gazelle running a bear.
The herd is around here. We don't want just
Alright, you
any
ready for this?
stag.
We're gonna do it
We
then.
want the pack leader.
Which one is he?
I thought we were gonna do it then.
With giant horns. Quiet now. Do what I do. See? My eyes and hand are in line with the arrow.
Oh fuck.
That is the only way to shoot.
I'll do it.
Hit.
We hit it. This gazelle is my best friend now. It's
Clean
following
shot
me.
to the heart.
Oh shit.
Hardly hurts at all. Let us get that pelt.
I want all my arrows to be
We will take this
sinews.
to the Oracle before it gets dark.
One day, I want to shoot an arrow through the sun.
Why? Mental
You
kid.
can. Your arrow will have to become Senu.
Imagine, all my arrows are sinews. Then I'll be able to hunt anything.
You said you'd like to see the Pharaoh up close.
Yeah,
What if you stand with me by his side?
can I do that?
Does the name
As
Eagle
my son
Bearer
and the
ring a
future
bell?
Magi.
Oh,
Yes.
imagine
What does a
if she
Magi
said
really-
that when she came out
First Magi was a
in the
protector
Temple of
the
Atlantis
Pharaoh.
or whatever the fuck it's called.
But now, it means you must protect all the
Cassandra
people of
walks
Egypt.
out of the shadows,
Not just protect
and
them,
Layla's like, what?
but work for
And then
their
Cassandra's
well-being.
like, does the name Eagle
Oh,
Bearer
Papa,
ring a
I'm so
bell?
excited to be Magi one day. You know all the secrets of Siwa. What if I never grow up to be a Magi?
Of course you will. You are my son.
Oh.
Hold on. Let's go this way.
Look how nice
But
this
I get
game world
scared.
looks, man.
I try to be brave.
So much
But
more
sometimes it's
like
hard.
nice looking than
When I was
Odyssey.
about your age, sometimes I got scared too. Your grandfather was a well-known Magi, and he wanted me to bring honor to the family.
Everything in
and I
this
succeeded
game feels like
One day, he took me up this way.
I
At the
love
top,
that they take time to do
he said
this.
something to me. A single word. It changed me.
One word?
I got over my fear. I knew I could do anything I needed to.
What did he say?
I will tell you once we are there.
Everything in this game feels so grand and large, and like the scale feels big, whereas in Odyssey everything feels quite small. And like, I don't know, it's weird. Here we are. Look at how nice this looks. This game is gorgeous.
What word did your father say?
Jump. Don't think so long. Jump.
Yes, Papa.
Trust me. You can.
I do. I will.
Jump then. Come back. You're not ready.
I can do it, Papa. I can.
Shut up, you filthy little shit.
Help! Help me! That's Shanzira.
I said shut up!
Run home to your mother. Trenzera will be fine. I will take care of it.
Magi Bayek!
Go. Now.
I'm scared. I don't want to go home alone.
Oh, Emu, just do what I say, please. Go!
Oh man.
Magi Bayek!
I am indeed Magi here. Who summons me?
Sheath your weapon and follow me.
You said you only wanted to talk to him. No!
Okay, here we go, boys.
Come. Hey,
The gamer is here. What if I beat all these people? I don't think it's physically possible to do. Nah, it's not.
Over here.
Come on, do me in then. Bloody hell. I'm pretty sure the DLC for Odyssey is Quebec, actually, not Sofia, which is strange, because I expected it to be Sofia, but I don't think it is.
Make a sound and you're dead.
What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
Also, I noticed in this bit too, when I was playing it yesterday, something that I didn't notice before. When you go down this second set of stairs around this corner, there's a woman, and she's like, "Oh, Bayek, I just thought they wanted to talk. They just wanted to talk to you or something," or like she's the one that told the masked ones where he was and where Khemu was.
It is of great
And I never noticed that before.
that we gain access to the vault. The temple priests stubbornly refuse to assist us.
John Marston or
You
Bayek.
are perhaps
John Marston for sure.
reluctant out of
Yeah, this woman here.
loyalty
I thought
to
they
the
just
Oracle.
wanted to ask him
We
a
have
question.
some
Yeah,
to
yeah.
help convince you
What have I done?
otherwise.
Yeah, she's the one that told. That's Cesare. The fucking guard says quiet. It's Cesare Borgia. Yeah, she's the one that told them what Khemu was. I never noticed that before. Which is pretty cool. Sif, why is your fucking profile picture still Alexios? Yeah, what are you doing? What's this? Oh, God, my fucking computer just had a meltdown.
Magi.
What's this person
Keep
saying?
going.
Will you ever rank every... No, I won't do that. Sorry. I'll tell you what, I'll do for you right now. Let me think about it. 2 or Brotherhood, it depends on the day at the top. It could be either for different reasons. Revelations, 1. Origins, Black Flag,
Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain.
Unity,
Would the Ibis show him the orb?
Odyssey, Rogue, Syndicate 3.
Believe we need this.
Maybe.
To enter the
There you
vault.
go.
This is a waste of time.
Why do they think Khemu will know how to do it?
Papo, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As measure, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use. I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
We assume Ash's team, Montreal, is working on the next
Will be
game.
discovered.
We,
Quickly.
I noticed yesterday though, on his LinkedIn profile, he's been promoted. He's no longer game director, he's now creative director.
Talk to your son. If the
And he
vault isn't
became
open
creative
when we
director
return,
December
we'll never see him
2017.
again.
So, you know, couple months break after Origins launched, and then he was promoted to creative director on a new project, and he's been creative director for you know, nearly a year now, on something. But Jean-Gus Don, who was the creative director on Black Flag and
I can get it to you.
Origins, became creative director on another project, April 2018. So they're working on different projects. They're both creative directors on different projects. But I believe that Ash is working on Assassin's Creed. I reckon he got promoted to be creative director on Assassin's Creed, and Jean-Gus Don was moved to a different project, which is a shame. but-
He will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you! I will tell you! I will tell you!
He's stalling for time. Watch this. Stop. This is madness.
Kick him.
The snake takes that as your answer.
Oh no. Is that Flavius? Or Flavius, sorry? That was talking to him? Or was that someone else? That was always super fucked. He just smacks him in the head with the apple.
We thought you were dead.
Yeah, as far as I thought so.
You could not even
This bit is so sick. I'm turning it up.
Son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody.
And here is your nobody! May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Such a fucking scene. That's just such a good moment. Like, fuck you know. Incredible. Flavius, I don't know, was a boring villain because it's got that classic Assassin's Creed trope of introduce a character midway through the game who you think is sort of like your mate or just working with the allies, and then turns out he's the big leader guy. Like, they do it in almost every game.
Done, my
all the time.
hero returns. You brought joy to Siva.
They did it in Unity anyway. That's the one thing in Unity
get to
that
Alexandria.
pissed me off.
I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Siwa will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Come see me when you are certain you are ready to go. We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
Sure. Alright, no worries, Yazin. See you later on, pal. Alright, let's do this.
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice.
Yeah, Revelations too. They do it all the fucking
How will you
time.
find these men?
Aya has been
Black
tracking them in
Flag.
Alexandria.
Black Flag as well.
I must find her.
She said she
Revelations,
would be visiting
Black
her
Flag,
cousin in the
Unity.
Great Library.
They
Great
always do
library.
it.
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word, Serapis.
Serapis. The god
AC1
that
did it
greets
as well,
Egyptian
but that's where
Shiva.
it worked well in
Of
AC1.
course. I see.
And Bayek, do something about that beard.
This is like one of the only pieces of dialogue in the game that does like non-cutscene mocap dialogue, and it's still 10 times better than Odyssey. It's so fucking funny.
Oh shit! Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Layla, wakey wakey. Don't make me come down there.
Layla, Habiti.
Layla? Layla! Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
Epic.
I'm paying attention.
Okay,
Epic
you need to take a break.
friends.
The Anubis is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but
I
your
don't
team is
understand
armed. Go
how
out
they
for
wrote the
cyclosporin before they
dialogue
shut down.
for Bayek and
Listeners
Aya
know.
and everyone
That's
so
Medical
well,
Officer Gary to you.
but they fucked
So?
this.
How did it go?
My mods are holding.
I realize I
Subject's
can skip
memories
this.
are
It's
perfectly
like they
clear.
did it on purpose, because William Miles talks like a normal person as well.
Got the cyclosporin.
I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon.
Epic, fucking millennials. Fucking
in.
shit.
This is so badass.
Be careful.
Thank God we don't have to see her fucking face for another few hours. When Deanna died, I bled tears and punched my television screen, screaming in rage. Oh man. I cried when William Miles rang a bell. So did I, man. Does the name William Miles ring a bell? I actually freaked out when William Miles showed up. Like, you can watch it in my Let's Play. I actually audibly gasped. Oh, here we go, boys. Assassin's Creed Origins. And that's not real time. That's video playback for some reason. That looks beautiful, though. That is real time. I don't know why they do... I don't know. I guess it's because they want the logo to pop up and it's too difficult to overlay it onto, like, real time. It'll probably make it lag. You could just do it as, like, HUD, though. I don't know. It probably makes the game glitch. Here we go. And it's like, look at this. Sprawling landscape. Tell you what, this game could do with the cinematic cameras from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both.
They crafted this so well too, because you don't just show up in Alexandria, you show up here, and when you ride along this deserty area and you come over the hill, and as soon as you do, you get to see all of that. Like Alexandria in the distance, you've got this little area down here, you've got the lake, like it's like every scene and area that you're meant to explore is composed so well. It's like everything feels like they planned it, which they must have done, especially this bit. It's like they planned that to happen. They planned the intro section. They know that that's what you would see first of all. Let's go do the viewpoint, because that's good. That's the one thing this game doesn't do, is it doesn't do the typical Assassin's Creed go and find a viewpoint. I always love that in Assassin's Creed games. It makes it feel... Okay, I'm so sorry. That makes it feel like an Assassin's Creed game, when it, like, you enter the city for the first time, you're in the open world, and then the character will be like, oh, I need to get a better view. And then you go and find the nearest viewpoint, you climb it, you do a leap of faith. Like, it's all, you know, it's cool. Also, Bayek is the only character that it makes sense that he does the leap of faith. They explain why he can do the leap of faith without being an assassin, and without it being like that. They explain it in this game. It's never explained before. Like, you can justify it, I guess. Like, Ezio's father was an assassin, so no doubt he probably taught him the leap of faith from a young age. Like, Connor's mother was friends with Achilles, therefore she probably taught him that. Like, the same as being able to climb trees. Like, Edward doesn't make any sense, but we'll forgive him. Same with Arno, like his father was an assassin. Cinder could have made sense, they're already assassins, and AC wouldn't make sense, they're already assassins, but like, oh shite. Well, that was a fucking shit. I didn't mean to do that. Arno was forced to by Bayek. Oh yeah. Oh, that's dumb. Yeah, that throws my whole theory off, doesn't it? Because I want to go actually do the leap of faith. Let's go up there and do it. Because Arno is like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm not jumping off of here. So he couldn't have been taught it. So it's just fucking stupid that he's able to do it. I don't know. It almost makes more sense to me. Like, because what I imagine is that with assassins that eventually do, like, know how to perform the leap of faith and become assassins, it's sort of in their DNA. So it's just like, it makes sense that, oh, even though technically at this point they never would have done the leap of faith, it's like, it's a thing in their memories. So when you're not perfectly synced, it's like, yeah, it's fine, you can do the leap. Like, it makes sense, kind of, right? But it's like, but in Odyssey, it's like, well, why can you do... It doesn't make any sense, because Cassandra and Alexios never would have done it, because it doesn't make... It's just... Fuck off. I don't care about that shit game. Let's just talk about the good ones. It's not that it's not that you're forced to play, because the thing is, right, with RPGs, I think the reason everyone took to the leveling system in this game so badly is because Assassin's Creed had never been an RPG before. So people were like, wait, but I liked just being able to play through the story in Assassin's Creed games. But you couldn't do that anymore. You had to level up and get to the right level, and that was part of the game. Like, that's just part of the gameplay. And when a game is an RPG, like say like The Witcher, it's like, you know that, you go into it being like, yeah, it's an RPG, like I have to level up. That's part of why you buy the game in the first place. So I think it came as a shock to a lot of people playing Origins and being like, oh wait, I have to level up before I can do certain quests. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to do this. But that just comes with the genre, I guess. And it's not as bad in this as it is in fucking Odyssey. In Odyssey, it's such a grind at times. It's ridiculous. We're going to dock up over here and then ride into the city through this gate over here. Like I guess it's the eastern entrance? No, the western entrance. Yes. Look, I was just thinking he could have taught it to him when he was a child. Like, you know, they start assassin training pretty early, but I guess Arno never got any training because he didn't even know that his father was an assassin. With Ezio, it makes more sense because I imagine his father would have just taught him things, and Ezio never, like, because he learned it from such a young age, he never really took, like, had a second thought. It was just sort of like, oh yeah, my dad taught me how to fight, he taught me how to free run. Like, he just taught, like, these are just things I know. Because his brother knew it as well, so it's sort of like a family thing, was just like, they have the ability to climb, like, they know how, because they were taught from a young age. I guess Ezio just never really thought, like, why am I being taught this? So that makes sense, but it makes less sense with Arno, I guess.
May the gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya.
I'm coming for you, Aya. Oh, no, yeah, I came out wrong. You're my dad. Abstergo as my dad. Odyssey would be towards... I honestly prefer Unity to Odyssey. Odyssey makes me sick. Like, it really makes me sick. Fuck's sake. Fuck. Oh, I wanted to mark that quest and like the Aya quest. Aya. I just assumed that his brother and his father sort of... I assumed that Ezio and Federico just learned together. Sort of, like, Federico learned earlier, and then when Ezio, like, came of age, he also joined them in learning. And Federico knew... Federico was an assassin, he knew. But Ezio just wasn't of the age yet where he was... where his father had told him. So, I just assume they learned together with their father.
All writings are to be copied by the great library.
Like, if I wanted to make it a narrative moment, they could have just made you climb down.
I guess the works of Archimedes, Plato,
See, that's the thing, right? Because
he has some interesting ideas.
this game could still use a walking, like, thing, so you can just walk if you want to, because I hate having to hold the stick just right. Like... That's the thing, when they added controlled descent into Unity, that was like perfect. It was like, well, now you don't have to force the leap of faith in. You can make it a moment when you learn that skill. Like, that leap of faith skill comes from the narrative. It doesn't have to be something that you can just do for some reason. But they didn't do that, because they're fucking lazy.
We find ourselves laboring. The Alexandrian poet.
At least they gave an explanation for Bayek.
Right. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral
Pharaohs is so
epic centered
epic.
on him.
You're Bayek, yes? I was eager to see you.
Is she safe?
Quickly, follow me.
I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only.
There's an auto walk feature in this game. What do you mean auto walk?
Who are you?
What I want is a toggle walk. So
This way, please.
let me toggle it so that when I push all the way forward on the stick, he'll just walk.
Pharaohs. Nice to meet you in person.
But for some
Tell me
reason
what is
that's
happening
not a
with Aya.
thing.
Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of
I'll
the
stream
system
Red Dead on my
we live
main
under.
channel,
Gennadios.
mainly because that's what I want to do, and
The
also because I'm
lucky type of
banned from
Alexander.
streaming on my
He is
extra channel,
ravaging
my
the city
second
to
channel,
find
so...
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
One thing I do
What
like about
happened?
Unity,
You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political
which I would
intrigue.
love, like
She will
there's
explain
there's
all.
little
Fear not.
bits and pieces from all the games that I would really love to combine. Is that Unity did, I think, like immersion the best because it looks beautiful. I love the walking animation. I love just walking through like the streets of
This is
Paris
as far as I go. The way to Aya is from
because the city looks so good. The atmosphere is great. The sound design's really good as well. So I like all that shit. Paris looks gorgeous. Yes, boy. Have a little faith. Leap of faith, gamers. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that was. Here we go. We're about to have a big old kiss with Aya. Where is she? Come here. I want some hot, sexy moments in my video games with my favorite video game characters. Okay, Bayek. What are we doing here then? At least didn't so much get in the way of the story, like so much as she was the story and it was shit. Bloody hell, this is well fucking hot and sexy. I really like this.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have
They do their
each other.
relationship so well,
Without
though.
him,
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
Justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it.
Took pleasure in it. Okay, this is the point where we let him keep the beard
I've missed your touch.
and remove the
I miss
hair.
touching you. I killed as
Why is he
well.
wearing his arrows?
Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
That's well fitting sexy, bloody hell.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
Look at this. I took
Imagine
it from
how
Actor.
cool
Apollodorus tells me to
Bayek's
seek the Pharaohs from
robes
the
would
Royal
look
Council,
in a Rome
which means
game.
the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know this?
They'd have to be pretty
He has
like
informants
extravagant
everywhere,
looking.
because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra?
It'd
She's
be
been
cool.
declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do.
I do not like
And she
beardless
trusts me.
Bayek. It looks
gave me
so
this
strange to me.
To slit his throat.
Hidden blade.
It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
Ingenious.
He's wearing it wrong, man.
I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake.
Thing that always
I will
confused
use
me
this.
is if you hold a fist and then eject the hidden blade, it's not just going to cut off that finger. It's going to just tear through all of your fingers, depending on where you're holding your
Go
fist,
search the palace while he's away.
which was always silly.
I
But
cannot leave here as long as Gennadios wants
okay,
to.
I'm fixing this right now. Bayek, get your fucking beard back. Okay, Bayek, fucking dicks.
Streets. He is determined to kill me.
Nice.
In addition to the snake, I will see what I can learn of this Gennadios and silence him.
Discover who the snake is and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneo when you have killed both the snake and Gennadios.
I'm not gonna lie.
My heart aches until I see you again.
Aya being so
As does
bloodthirsty is kind of fucking hot. Don't
What's
tell
this?
me when I said that. but-
That leads to the docks. I can't believe Pharaohs had you go through the pit.
No, Bayek never. I mean, we don't know if Bayek had another kid, but you're not playing as him because Layla's the descendant. You're playing as him because she's directly plugged his mummy into her Anubis. So you can play his entire life until death. He doesn't have to have a kid for us to play as him. And I would assume the reason they did that whole subplot of her plugging him in is so that they didn't have to have him have another kid. Like, because I don't think he did. I don't think he had another kid, at least not biological. I'd like to think that he did somewhat, not, I don't want to say replace Hemu, but like, I'd like to think that he had like a pupil who was young, that he was a father figure to. That's a story I'd love to see be told. Now James, the tip of the blade cut off Bayek's finger, and because of that, Bayek's hand pulled back, which resulted in only the ring finger being cut off. But it like went, but he holds a fist and it stabs through and into his target. So it had to, I don't know, it's a thick blade as well. That's basically Joel and the Last of Us, James. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, do that. It's like Kratos as well. It's a good story though. I like it. It's a story I'd love to see told. Is Bayek, because this is something Tyler brought up on Kill Connor Club, which is a story they could tell is like, the make or break for this is really like, how does the Creed continue without Bayek and Aya? Like, how does the Creed live on without them? Because the make or break for it is, you know, either they die and it gets forgotten, or they die and the Creed then lives forever. There's not really an in-between of, oh, well, it kind of sticks around and then fizzles out. It's like, it's one or the other. It's like either it just fucks up and when they die it's lost forever, or when they die it lives forever. There's, you know, it's one or the other. And I would love to see that story of how, who continued the Creed, who took up that mantle, who was the first mentor after Bayek. I would love to see that. That would be brilliant. And I think that it would be a really, really good story. Because, okay, so let me try and explain this. Because I have like a concept for a game. And
offer rewards to informers, but don't trust them.
I reckon everyone would appreciate this game, to be honest.
Once they've told us
After it's done this confession, I'll tell the concept that I have, because I have sort of like different plot threads, and I know sort of like where I want them to go. I have a good idea for a game.
Why have you dragged me into the land of the dead?
You sought to kill my wife.
Your whore of a wife is a murderess, willfully and wantonly. I did my duty as a Philagetai, and for this you have taken my life. Is your vengeance above all law, Medjay? Be warned. The Philakes will hunt you down and exact revenge.
May the Hidden One walk beside you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
The Lord of the Duat awaits. It does. That's true. We should probably put Bayek's hood up now. But yeah, so basically the idea that I had is the game would go forward a little bit in time, not a huge amount, maybe just a little bit after the Hidden One's Curse of the Pharaohs time. And Bayek, for whatever reason, needs to go to Rome. You could have there'd be a reason, like he leaves someone in charge of the Brotherhood in Egypt, and he's like, oh, I gotta go to Rome, Ayers needs some help, or Amunet needs some help, you know, shit's going down, it's bad, we gotta take out all these bloody Templars, everything's fucked, I'm going to Rome. And essentially, the plot of the game would be like a Brotherhood type game, like he's, you know, through the course of the game, I would want Bayek to build up the Brotherhood. You could have the Brotherhood system introduced. Let's put his hood on. And then have him, like, you know, doing assassin-y things. But also it could tie into the modern day, in the sense that fucking Layla's doing some shit with time travel. I don't know why, but, like, you know, seeing into the future, so being able to read the code of time, whatever. Maybe there's a piece of Eden that helps with that, that Bayek would know about. And that can tie into Bayek's own personal arc, which in this game is, he doesn't know if the Creed will be able to live on. And so, over the course of the game, he creates all these tenets being, you know, hide in plain sight, don't compromise the Brotherhood, never harm the innocent, which we've already got. But we want, like, you know, the proper ones. And so that would be sort of his own personal story, and he's forming the Creed, nothing is drifted from it, all that stuff, over the course of the game. But he has his own personal struggle of not knowing if the Brotherhood will last past him, and it's causing him a lot of, like, pain, and, like, he's struggling because he's like, this is something that he truly believes in, and he's, like, really worried that it won't be able to continue. At the same time, he has like a connection with this kid that he rescues or something, and sort of he becomes a father figure to, and trains up over the course of the game. And as the game progresses, the kid gets older and older. Like, you get to see the kid grow up and Bayek get old, and by the end of the game, Bayek would find this like piece of Eden, or this instrument of the Isu that allows you to see through time and unravel the code of time easier. And Bayek would find that, and in his final moments, or whatever, something would lead to it, and Bayek would die, but in his final moments, he'd get to see into the future, and he'd get to see that the Creed does live past him, and it'd be a really poignant, emotional moment, given the plot of the game. And then post-game, you'd play as this kid that Bayek had been training this whole time, and you wouldn't mind, because Bayek's passing would be so emotional, along with this kid would have been built up and would have had a really good character arc over the course of the game. And then you'd get to do like sort of like an epilogue where you see this kid basically being like, look, I'm the mentor, this is where we're going, and we're going to continue to tell Bayek's story and tell his legacy and pass on the legacy of the Creed. And then you'd be like, then that would sort of show like, oh, so that's how the Creed continued. It was this person who's very personal to Bayek, and he continued the Creed, and that just allows it to continue growing, which I think would be a cool story. I think it'd be great. It'd be a nice emotional type deal, and it'd all make sense as well. It would tie in with the modern day, even though I don't really care about the modern day, but it's like that at least makes sense with like the allowing Bayek to see into the future sort of thing. Is like that's a huge part of the modern day now, is this whole being able to unravel time sort of thing, and like being able to see through time. So it'd make sense to do that, because then that'd be like, well, why is Layla going here? Well, that's why, because she needs to find this thing in the modern day. Whatever, like, you know. How do I get in this building again? I don't know. I think because I don't think that would be the main plot point. It would just be a plot point of hope. I think because the player, it would be almost like sort of the dramatic irony where it's like the player knows that the creed lives on, but the player wants Bayek to be comfortable in that knowledge. Like the player wants Bayek to know, and that's sort of like, because you see his own personal struggle, and it's difficult seeing that as the player. Because you know that the creed lives on, and you want Bayek to know. You want to be able to like jump through the screen and like tell him and be like, no, look, you like your creed lives on, everything's fine and everything. But you can't do that. And then, you know, that's sort of like be that plot point. But then you've also got the plot point of, you know, being able to take back Rome, his relationship with Aya. You've got his relationship with this kid that'd be really cool to be invested in. Along with killing the Order of the Ancients in Rome and building up the Brotherhood and to creating these tenants, like seeing all those iconic moments and stuff would be great. And then that would be just like a nice moment to end it all, showing, you know, Bayek being like having that knowledge that his creed lived on.
I said that the royal scribe is often at the bathhouse. I will kill that naked ear that
because it would be, the plot of that would be more, how did the creed live on, as opposed to, we know it did, but like how? Because I would like to know how. I'd like to know what happened when Bayek died, like who took over, because that's a huge thing. I think it's strange that we don't know that. Oh no. Run, run, run. Oh yeah, well, the thing is, like, this is all idealistic. Like, I don't believe any of this is going to happen or Ubisoft will pull it off. I'm just saying, in an ideal world, that would be what I would love. But, you know, in reality, we're not going to get anything close to that. We're never going to see Bayek again. So, you know. It's like, if I'm gonna like talk about my ideals, I might as well make it fucking really, like, you know, sort of out of the box, and like, you know, because none of it's gonna happen. So I'd also like them to explain why we don't know, because they kind of did in this game, explained why we don't know Bayek and why no one knows who he is. It's sort of because he was very secretive and he cared more about the order of, like, he cared more about the creed and the brotherhood and their ideals than he did getting credit. He didn't care about that. Like, you see in Curse of the Pharaohs at the end, he's like, just don't tell anyone about, you know, the fact that I was here. You just figure something out. Like, he doesn't want credit for it. So, you know, that's, it sort of makes sense, but I'd kind of like it to be explained why no one talks about him. Because although Bayek didn't want that, I feel like his brotherhood would hold him in very high regard to a point where they would tell stories about him regardless. Because although Bayek didn't care about the credit, it's not like he was against it. It's not like he was actively saying, no, stop fucking talking about me. He was just basically saying, like, you don't have to. Like, you know, come up with something else. Let's just work in the shadows. But I don't know. It's like all the assassins know about Altair and Ezio and stuff. It's like, why does no one know about Bayek? I would like a reason, like a real reason. Are you gonna stream the Darius DLC for Odyssey? I might stream the first episode of it, and because I said this, like, because I'm getting it, like I have it, because I have the gold edition of the game. So I'm gonna play the first episode. If I like it, I'll keep playing it. If I don't, then I'm not gonna bother, because I don't know, but maybe I'll stream the first episode of it. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I hope Bayek uses a piece of Eden and then lives till 2018. That'd be epic.
Aristo is taking Eudoros to court for plagiarism. Kairos chooses
See, this bit would be really good if you could walk without having to like hold back on the stick.
That expansive simply divine.
Such incompetence.
I had a dream the other day that the new Assassin's Creed was announced and they did a live demo at E3, and it starts with Bayek using social stealth in a crowd, and it was really fucking cool. like he's like the camera pans down, like does like the Animus glitches like from like AC2, and it pans down to Bayek in a crowd, just sort of like with his like holding his hand on his hood, just like looking down, and then he like then it like the hood comes up, and then you just see him like pushing through the crowd, and like social stealth was in it, and that was like the opening, and it was so fucking cool. And then I woke up. He was wearing like Ezio's robes though. It was like it felt like a dream, like it was weird, but like that was a cool part of it. This is the bit, like, how does this, I need to see this bit. Like, how does that only go through his ring finger? It's so thick. Like, look at that. How did that only go through his ring finger when he had it in a fist? That thing is thick as fuck. William Miles did know a Bayek somehow. Yeah, he did, which is a bit weird, isn't it? That William Miles knows he's done with it.
May the gods curse you. What cause have you to kill me?
It was you who murdered my son before my eyes.
You are a fool.
At the temple, in Siwa.
That forsaken
Oh, but shut the fuck up, I'll beat you.
I had nothing to do
So that's basically the
with
Brotherhood
that
trailer.
disaster.
No, it was a demo in my dream.
It's too late for your lies. Anubis awaits. It is worth the loss to slay the snake at last.
The snake. The snake will never die.
Oh shit.
Son of Apep, the Lord of the Duat awaits.
Let's leave, let's leave, let's leave, let's leave. Oh shit, I should have climbed out. Why did I not climb out? That was really dumb. Oh, well, I've never fucked this before. Oh my god! Oh, what? Where are all the gamers at? There we go, let's go do it, man. Come on. It's your boy Bayek. Bayek! Right, let's... Yeah, the snake is the whole order, yeah. They explain that about midway through the game. It's like, the snake is just the whole order. It's just called the snake. It's when they're in the off, like, they realize it, and he comes back to Cleopatra, and he's like, yeah, the snake is the order of the snake. Like, that's what they're called. Oh, shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you, you stupid cunt? Fire. I don't know how long I'm going to play this for. What time is it? I have to get up for Clubhouse tomorrow. But that's it. We're doing that at 12, right? Yeah, Tyler hasn't said otherwise, so I assume it's 12. So that'll be in like 11 hours. No. 10.5 hours. That's, you know, I don't need that much sleep. I probably do, to be honest. I already slept earlier for like almost 3 hours, and I didn't mean to. I meant to sleep for like maybe half an hour to an hour. Like, you know, I was just a bit tired. I was like, oh, I could use a nice little nap. But no. Fucked up, didn't I? Senu.
My dearest.
The snake, Gennadios, are dead. It was Eudoros. He died flailing in the
Bayek
baths.
looks really weird in this. Something looks really wrong. I think it's his hood. I think his hood is on, but it's like not on.
My wife. My wife.
Look, I would do Lego, it's just we need to buy Lego plus I can't stream on Lasers Extra, so how would we do that? I don't know. If you haven't really liked the stream, boys, go like the stream. Let's shoot for 200 fat likes. Oh, fuck off, you stupid bitch.
There.
What is it?
The bleeding effect is leading me to Aya.
That makes no sense.
Oh, great.
Shut up.
She's down there.
Shut up.
My turn for a leap of faith.
Oh, shut up, you cringy motherfucker.
You're in no...
Lol, I didn't even do it.
I was right, she's here.
Oh, shut up, Layla. I
Well,
don't
can't chew my
like
way out of
you.
here.
Nobody does. Go away.
What are you doing now?
Your mum.
Climbing. And it's hard, so Uskuti, will you?
Fine. Let me know when you get to the top.
Epic. I'm so thankful these bits aren't very long. Oh god. Stream on lasers. We'll stream on Elva, not Elsa.
I'm going back in.
Why?
I took a DNA sample from Aya. I want to see her memories.
Look, I get that you're excited, but the more risks we take, the worse things could go for us.
What does that mean? Shut up, fuck up, Diana. You're gonna die soon anyway, bitch.
Layla, something else
I
you should
preferred
know.
Diana to bloody, what's
Since
her
you're
name,
mixing gene
Victoria.
sequences in an uncontrolled manner, the transition between memories will likely be unpredictable.
I'm comfortable with unpredictability.
Yeah? Well, I'm worried.
I was born in the early 90s. Fuck off. What is this music? Epic. We're spoiled the game.
Told you, the Anubis hasn't finished interpreting Aya's DNA yet.
Thank God we don't have to play as Aya.
Fine.
Okay, this is epic. I think they handle the modern day well. Yeah, I was wrong. I fucking hate it. Did I say that? I don't know why I would have said that. I think oh my god.
What is it?
A snake.
Shit. I left his hood on before the last cutscene, so now
Of course it was the last.
Fucking hell, I look fucking fit. Let's fuck her in the ass.
Justice is done.
Only Horsey and Fox fans get that, so, like, you know, a good 150 people don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck her in the ass. I'm so sorry, that's a Horsey and Fox meme. Yeah.
He knows all.
Where will I find this man who knows so much?
He is with Cleopatra. But find his man first near the Hippodrome.
Hey!
Fucking hell, Bayek's well fit. Let's fuck him in the ass. Let's do him next. He's wearing that fucking stupid towel on his head. I'm so sorry I made this happen.
Enjoy the Hippodrome. Don't lose all your money at the races.
Where the fuck is she? The Hippodrome? Oh yeah, I remember. You go to the Hippodrome and you're like, hey Apollodorus, I'm a big gamer. Oh yeah, and then you do the and then you go to find Cleopatra, and that's, sorry, I thought I didn't have any full damage. You know, I'm so used to the Odyssey thing from when we streamed that, I forgot that you can actually take full damage in this game, and it, you know, it's somewhat realistic. I think at the bottom right of the screen is amazing. What you want to do is to test what it is, so I can show you. Donate, and you'll see what it is. Donate. Go on, someone donate. It's a little tip jar. The water in this game is better than Odyssey as well. It looks so nice. Obviously, fucking Singapore wasn't working on Odyssey because it doesn't look as nice in Odyssey. It's a tip jar thing, right? So whenever someone donates, little coins drop in it. I don't know when the next Horsey and Fox stream is. We don't have anything to play, and I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 3 probably, to be honest. So it probably won't be till January. Yeah, I hate Odyssey because it's good. That's what it is. Can you use the Hidden Ones outfit? Look. Sure. I was gonna say I don't like to use it until I get to the end game, but oh yeah, Mario Donate. Look, watch the thing below me. Let's watch it together, boys. Watch the coins. There they go. Look at them. Look at them. They go through and then they. Oh, one of them got in.
There you go, gamer.
Thank you, Mario, for the generous donation. Here we go. I love Bayek's assassin robes. They look fucking cool. Oh Christ, I missed. Abdullah Blue, don't go. James, because I don't, can I be a mod now? No, Mario, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Stop asking. I'll ban you. Why when the coins get to the top? I have no idea. I don't know. Let's find out. I suppose they just spill out.
I'm Bayek.
This is sort of like a nothing cutscene.
Hippodrome's commemorating one of its greatest
I'm not
races.
playing the Hippodrome. You can get fucked if you think I'm playing the Hippodrome. Oh, Christ, go on, Bayek. I mean, that's the thing. Like, Ubisoft's recreation of history is always very good. History in terms of historical locations, anyways. Like, they always look beautiful and they always look great. Like, everything's always really cool. Like, you know, shit as Odyssey is. Like, it does obviously, you know, too bad that, you know, recreating a historical time period doesn't constitute a good game or a good narrative or any of that. It's just like, you know, as a recreation of ancient Greece, yeah, it's probably the best ever. But, you know, it's the same with Syndicate. That recreation of Victorian London is absolutely gorgeous. But the game sucks, so I don't care. I have to wait until night? Okay, hold on.
Apollodoros.
You there? Are you here to kill me or to be my friend?
Both.
Friend. Bayek of Siwa.
Ah, then your help, please.
When I wear the Hidden Ones outfit during the main story, I feel like I'm playing a sequel.
Huh?
Any other survivors?
Look how sick he looks. With that peaked hood, like, oh man, so sick.
Damastis had it. That Damastis should have destroyed it.
I will stream Red Dead Online, yeah, when it comes out. That'll be fun. I'll get some of the boys together and we'll hop on Discord and play.
I've killed Eudoros.
Huh? Well done.
He was the snake, yes?
Man to man, Bayek, there is much you have yet to understand.
See, this is where it explains
Man
it.
to man, I need an answer.
I must take the measure of you first. Rescue Damastis and recover the scroll. And then I will know if you're the man that Aya claims you to be.
I am the man that Aya claims me to be. We have to go rescue that bloke.
Where is this Damastis?
I can't risk that someone reads the scroll he carries.
ACR is always important to me. As a black man, it truly meant a lot to not only have a main character who looks like me. I realize most people look. I mean, does it matter though? Like, I've never looked at a white person in a form of media and gone, yeah, that's sick. I like him because he's white. Like, that's, to me, that's the weirdest concept. I just relate and look up to great characters. I don't think the skin color matters. Like, I don't know why people feel they need to be validated by seeing people with the same skin color or sexuality as them in the media. Just be validated in your own existence. Like, there's, like, I don't know. I just think it's really odd to me. Like, yeah, like, I don't know. It's not. Like, I don't look at Captain America and go, oh man, he's fucking white, so I bet I can be really cool and be Captain America too. It's like, what? No. Wait. I don't know, I don't get it. Come on, come with me, we gotta get free. No? Come on, Damastes. Come on, my big boy. I like Bayek because he's thick. Bayek is a sweet boy. Bayek's one of my favorite characters. Damastes, what we doing, boy? Oh, we go down to the dogs. I remember this.
I was going to kill all of them. That damn cage was too hard to get out of, is all.
I relate to Spider-Man because I too climb walls and swing around New York. I just think the whole concept of representation is the weirdest concept.
Scroll? I do not have any scroll.
Your job was to carry it.
I hid it on our ship.
I guess it's. I think what the difference is I think it's cool seeing things that you recognize as like personal to you in games or in media, because like, I know that thing, that's cool. So it's like, if you're, say, of African heritage and you know a lot about African heritage, it's like, oh, that's really cool. Like seeing Black Panther or seeing Assassin's Creed, it's like, oh, that's really cool because I know these things. It's like, you know, I have to say, when Assassin's Creed Syndicate came out, it was like, this is fucking cool. I've been in London. I know Big Ben. Like, I know St. Paul's Cathedral. It's like, this is really fucking cool to see. But it was never like, oh, as an Englishman, I feel represented, and that, you know, validates me. I think that's the difference. I think that's the difference, is like the whole, I don't give a shit if there's never another English person in another form of media. I don't care if another form, like a movie or a TV show, they never go to England ever again in any other form of entertainment. Like, I would not give two shits. But it's cool when they do, because it's like, I know that place. I know it, so I like it. I'd say that's probably the thing, but I think people get that confused and mixed up with like, oh, it's really epic because people need to feel represented. It's like, why? Why do you feel you have this weird entitlement to have representation of your culture? Why? What are we doing? I don't understand. It's such an odd concept that makes no sense. It might be cool for children, maybe. When children see it, they're like, that's cool. Like, yeah, sure. But as a grown adult, saying that you need to feel validated by... And this isn't an attack on anyone in the chat. This is just a concept in general. But if it's like saying you need to feel validated by having someone that looks like you're represented in a movie is like really fucking weird and immature.
I see you are a capable
like,
man.
So strange.
Someone I may be able to trust.
It's nothing else from my heritage share with the world. Yeah, it's just cool because it's familiar to you. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. It's just that whole concept of like the validation part of it, of like, oh, people need to see themselves because it makes them like cry. It's like, oh my god, I'm valid now. It's like, what? It's so fucking weird. I don't get it.
Fit into all this?
Oh wait, get on the fucking horse, boy.
Me that she was
Do you not have your own horse?
Stalking deadly prey.
Weird man.
It so happened that I also had reason to bring down this prey.
Oh, this is weird. I was probably meant to go on a boat.
I stepped in to protect her.
We are grateful.
And we are grateful that you have eliminated Eudoros. He was an odious individual.
I should tell you that in addition to Eudoros, I put an end
okay, boys, I'm slightly better. What do you mean better? What does that mean? Were you not better before?
I'm very glad he is dead. But it will cause serious problems for you.
Alright, see you later, Albert. Don't die.
Are a tightly bound group.
You can play Kingdom Hearts properly tomorrow, you fucking bitch.
Come after you.
And then make sure you save it to the cloud so we can play it on Monday or
dead?
Tuesday.
As you know, Cleopatra's brother.
I don't think tomorrow will be a fun one. Just don't get up in the morning, Ben. Just sleep in.
Be a strong leader. We believe Eudoros was the force behind Ptolemy.
I need to set an alarm for the morning so I can get up for Clubhouse. We have a guest as well, so it's like I have to be on my you know. I have to be in top form. Let's have a look. Alarm. We'll set it for 11:30. That'll do it.
Bringing some sober substance to Cleopatra's social circle. She is an extraordinary woman, your wife.
Imagine if Ethan died.
Bayek, before I can disclose all secrets, Cleopatra must meet and approve of you.
I want VoiceOver Pete to do a thing for me. I want one.
Let me give you some advice. When you approach the Queen,
Benedict.
bend your knee in deference.
I was not sober,
Speak
James.
in reply.
How dare you,
Yours
Benedict?
is not to question, but to answer.
I'm not having this. Not having this. I will not have intoxication in my chat. This is a family-friendly channel, and drinking alcohol is not family-friendly. It's evil. It's second only to Islam.
Ready?
Let's go meet Cleopatra, boys. I don't know how much more of this game I'm gonna play. Like, why am I playing Origins? I don't know. This is meant to be a chill stream, but I'm just playing through the main story for some reason.
The sensation is most delightful.
This way.
And if you haven't already, create a Twitter and tweet at Abu, tweet at Ash, tweet at me, doing hashtag this is my Bayek, hashtag Bayek sequel. showing pictures of your experience, videos of your experience in Assassin's Creed Origins, you know?
I
I'll
will
sleep with anyone
with anyone.
if you fucking die tomorrow. Oh, fucking slut, fucking Cleopatra. Oh god, I skipped that whole scene. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I thought it would just skip over that bit. Oh wow, I regret that. Shit, because there were some good moments there. Just don't get up in the morning. I'm sorry, James. You better be fucking sorry. It's alright, brother. I forgive you. Hey, boys. I just realised what bit we're at. We're at the crocodile, lads. We're at the crocodile. This game is so short. The story of this is so short. But I kind of like that. Like, it doesn't drag on like Odyssey. Odyssey is far too long. I reckon this might be a good jumping off point, to be honest. How long have we been going for now? An hour and a half. Wow, it's taken us an hour and a half and we're already at this bit. That's mental. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hey. Hey. Ah, you said it! Well, look, we're blending with the crowd, boys. Imagine walking like this across the entirety of the map. That'd be epic. I went back to Islam simply because I love it. Classic Muhammad. Look, you don't get a walking animation like this in Odyssey. Like, you know, a nice close-up of the character walking through this beautiful environment, feeling super immersed in the world we're in. No, in Odyssey you get this stupid running animation that just sort of looks like... It sort of looks like this. I don't know, I can't really do it in this game because it has a good running animation, but it's sort of like that and the camera's like really zoomed out. It's just fucking dumb. I love the wind that like blows at his feet, like, and blows those tassels around. Man, this game is fucking amazing. What a great game. What a great game this is. What should we do? Because I feel like this would be a good jumping off point to stop playing. Considering I need to sleep. I could maybe get some editing done as well. Tonight before I sleep. Who knows? I don't know why I'm using this this horse. Yeah, totally, James. A man with a shield on his back, not one with a flashy outfit. What do you mean? What did I say? Having weapons in this game isn't like not blending in though. Like because in this time period, everyone just had weapons. So, you know, maybe it's a bit flashy, but like, I don't care. Like, it's Assassin. Who cares? It's fucking Assassin's Creed. Like, look at that. That's a beautiful shot. If we could just... I don't know. Oh my god, why are there so many fucking blokes here? Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. What do you got? Why are there like 70? What's going on here then? The Sat Menon. Alexandria. Yementanome. The Yeneb Herijednom. Look, we got all these missions like Incoming Threat and Final Fantasy and, you know, all that shit and whatnot. Should we go down to Giza? Let's go down to Giza. Come on, boys. Let's bloody go, shall we? Go to the pyramids. Out of the way, Neb. This game's great. Oh, look at the pyramids. Look at them. Oh, I pretty much nailed that waypoint as well. What the fuck are these crocodiles doing? It's the crocodile, boys. Let's assassinate the crocodile. Let's do it. The gamers are back at it again. This time, they've brought their favourite crocodile memes with them. No, come back, come back, come back.
Work together. Out of the way! Hey, keep the giddy. Buy me some time. I must push on. Distract the enemy. I will push on.
Are they chasing me? You fucking cunts. The music in this game is great. Like, this piece of music's great. Whereas in Odyssey, like, the only piece of music is the fucking shit theme. Which is weird. Like, I don't know why Odyssey's so shit with its music. Because it's made by The Flight, who made the music for Horizon Zero Dawn. And the soundtrack of that game is fucking phenomenal. Attention, all epic gamers. The next Assassin's Creed will take place in 1898 in New York. No, it'll take place in what was it? 1389, was it? Serbia? Assassin's Creed Serbia. 1389. Was it 1389? I think so. Imagine though, E3 2020, a beautiful cinematic trailer for the new Assassin's Creed happens. And we get to see Bayek. Imagine how sick that would be. I would seriously, like, kill myself in real life from happiness. The Kinsu gnome. Are those pyramids of Giza? Yeah, let's go. Oh, what the fucking hell, man? Lol. Absolutely owned, noobs. Look at the pyramids. They're beautiful. There's only one. I want an epic vegan feminist in Assassin. Well, I mean, Layla. Layla is always so offended. Like, she is always so offended about everything. It's like, you could not have fun with Layla. You just couldn't. It's like having men in her presence angers her. Like, she gives off this pissed off vibe all the time. It's so annoying. Just this, like, where, like, oh, you can only have fun if it's on Layla's terms because you don't want to say anything that'll upset her. Like, that's the way it feels when I'm playing Assassin's Creed with fucking Layla Hassan. Is this the biggest one or is that the biggest one? I forget which one's the biggest one. It's that one, isn't it? That's not the middle one. Is this the biggest one, or is there another one? That looks smaller. I think that's the smallest one. Where's the other one? Oh, let me just open the fucking map and have a look. Oh no, the one behind me is the biggest one. Okay. Sorry, I was wrong. Literally, Layla, I imagine, yeah, I can imagine her working for Ubisoft, like. Quebec, like, specifically. Imagine being so fucking epic as to climb a pyramid. Like, Bayek's fucking awesome. Like, not just anyone climbs a pyramid. Only Bayek of Siwa climbs a pyramid. Oh no. I wish this game had that feature that was in Unity. You know, in Unity, like this scramble move, where you scramble up the wall like that, was in Unity, but you could scramble forever because there were never surfaces that were like unreasonably high, other than that one that's like the side of the Notre Dame. That was like the only surface that was unreasonably high. And it looked a bit silly. Imagine having that feature in this game, though. Like, where you can just scramble up a wall forever. That'd be amazing. It would be the best Assassin's Creed game. Okay, let's drop here. Let's go up here. I'm trying to get to the top of this, but this is actually proving to be quite a challenge. I don't really know how to get up here. I'm gonna be real right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, there you go. We can get to the top of this side. I've got to this point, right, where I really do miss, like, Desmond and Sean and Rebecca and all that dynamic from the modern day. I really miss it all. But I also don't want it back, either. Like, I'm at this point where I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to get rid of it all. Because it had its time, it had its day. They had a chance to revive it and they fucked it. I really don't want any of it. I want them to just get rid of it, to be honest. I just want really good stories of like Bayek and then move on to someone else that'd be cool after you've told Bayek's story, and like, you know, I don't really give a shit about the fucking shit modern day because it's shit and all it does is hinder the games. It's really shit. This game is beautiful. Fuck me. Look at that. I don't know what it zoomed in down there for.
What fool would set up camp out here? I should have a look.
Oh yeah. Jump. I love the way you can like jump down the pyramid like this. It's so fucking like... What a fucking madman. That's a pretty good screenshot, actually. It's not that good, actually, but there you go. I reckon we'll end the stream here now we've done the old pyramid thing. Maybe we'll stream some more Origins sometime, but I'm going to continue my playthrough at some point, and because I do want to play the whole of Origins again. I'm going to keep tweeting about it. You should all do the same. Just keep that love for Bayek coming. I also, can we just, what? Whoa, wait, look, watch these footsteps, right? So when you take a footstep, watch how the sand moves. Like, look at the way the sand, like, it gets blown over with, like, a Like, look at it. It's like the wind blows it. That's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna keep playing, and everyone just keep tweeting about Bayek. Just keep showing that love on Twitter. It's been mental. And the fact that it's spread over to like the Assassin's Creed community is like, you know, just goes to show that everyone does still think about and love Bayek, and you know, all we can do is hope that they do something with him. But for now, at least we have Origins, so there's that. But I will see all of you patrons. If you haven't already pledged to patreon.com/asalways, you can do that. There's a link in the description. It's just $1, and you get plenty of exclusive content. It's bloody great. Anyone that's on there would recommend it. But there's an episode of Clubhouse coming out tomorrow. It'll probably be around 2 p.m. UK time, which will be good fun, I'm sure. So that'll be great. And then yeah, there's that. And then maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. Maybe I won't. I want to get some time to work on these videos I'm trying to get out ready for next week. But yeah, that'll be great. But yeah, I'll see for anyone who is a Sweet Vintage Lad, as always, member over at Patreon. I'll see you tomorrow for an episode of Clubhouse, which will be good. I can't wait. It's gonna be a good time. We've got one of you lads on as well. Bloody Akra is coming on, so that'll be fun. Anyways, thanks for joining me. If you really liked, go ahead and like, because we're just about to hit 200 likes. So let's hit 200 before we end. And I'll bloody see you later on, gamers. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been a nice little time. It's been good. I do like a good stream here and there. And if you haven't already joined our Discord as well, there's a link to that in the description as well, the community Discord. So that's great. But there you go. And I will keep being an MPEG gamer, Frankie. I will. I'll try my very best. But there you go. All right. Thanks for joining, lads. I'll bloody see you later. Goodbye.